Hello, my name is Neo and welcome to my channel. Today's video is Astrology 101 Basics Fundamentals Part 1, the types of astrology. This is video 2 of 12 of my Astrology 101 series, so revisiting my last video, astrology is the study of energy and other influences from the sky and how it affects the physical world. Not to be confused or mislabeled as astronomy. Astronomy is the technical study of the movement and measurable physics of celestial bodies, while astrology does use astronomical techniques and measurements. Um, when you study the two, they're vastly different. When talking about astrology, there are four types: physical, judicial, honorary, and natal. In a nutshell, physical astrology, it describes the actions of planets, tides, atmospheres, weather, and the seasons in general. Judicial astrology refers to nations and the trends of their economic and political cycles, while honorary astrology is really used for answering specific questions, usually referring to some particular time and place. But for the sake of conversation, I shall only be describing the fourth type, known as natal. The word natal is in reference to birth, because these are the charts made based on the moment you were born. See, natal astrology is the astrology of individuals and their particular lives. It is the most popular form of astrology in America, England, and honestly most of the Western world. While the American and the British governments are heavily obsessed with all forms of astrology, the average person really only cares about their own personal chart and its influences on their lives, and honestly, rightfully so. So the two kinds of astrology that most in the Western world know of are called tropical and sidereal. Tropical gives the position of planets by sign, while sidereal gives positions of planets by their constellation. To avoid too long of a discussion on it, just know that over 4,000 years ago, the signs and the constellations coincided with each other. But due to the slow wobble of the Earth known as precession, our sun currently enters the equinox in the sign of Aries, but in the constellation of Pisces. So, once again, whether the Earth is perfectly rounded or flat or otherwise, the observable space around the Earth remains the same. When we model this space onto a piece of paper, we have 12 equal sections. Since Earth is in the beginner, or is considered in the center of this 360-degree circle, you take the 360 degrees, divide by 12, we end up with 12 sections of 30 degrees. And the beginning of this circle would be referred to as degree 0, also known as Aries, or what's also called the Aries ingress. And that's it in a nutshell. So that's the end of this video. And for the next one, I will be describing elements and their relationships to zodiacs. So, well, that's it for this video. Hopefully, at least everyone found something to be interesting, informative, and entertaining. Subscribe and donate if you like what you hear. Until next time, this is Neo-Eso, and thanks for stopping by.